All right, you guys, let's talk about this. Now, I'm going to say Rick Ross, he has no business going to Vancouver, a concert that you're not invited to come somewhere where, you know, I know the issue that Drake has with Kendrick Lamar, but I'm looking at this that they blowing this up that Rick Ross was sucker punched in Vancouver by Drake fans. Now, I'm gonna say this, fam, that these rappers we see today is not safe. We seen what happened with Fulio at his hometown. You know, we seen what happened with Nips, rest in peace. We seeing what happened with Pop Smoke. You know, I mean, this thing could have got really out of hand. And, Rick Ross, and it's like security was there. But Rick Ross got to have some stronger security. How are you going to let someone get that close and sucking punching you? See, when I look at this hip hop industry, I'm looking at it nowadays as death, imprisonment. Two things that what's happening in the black culture. Now, this beef with Drake and Kendrick Lamar has just went so far. These young artists live with death. This is what they see today. This is what they coach today. Is black people are dying. It's black people that are doing imprisonment time. It's black people. It's like they keep this entertainment going. When you have a beef, they keep this beef going. It never stopped. It never died down. It's like they don't learn when we have Big and Pop, East and West Coast. And now that was a beef that should have alarmed these artists. But at the same time, they live with death. And before Rick Ross was an artist, he was a correctional officer. And see, bad enough that you get on the internet. Bad enough how rich Rick Ross is. Bad enough you would take that trip to Vancouver. See, all I'm saying is this should be a warning because, like I said, there's many of these artists that we see, rappers, is target. Just look at what's been happening with Lil Baby. Just look what happened with Young Thug and Melly. Just look what's going on. Don't you see the trend? Don't you see that this is going on in the black culture? It's not happening in any other culture, but this has happened in the black culture. Don't you see that when you go out, ain't nothing safe? See, these are the times that we are living in, where it ain't safe no more. So you have to take things precaution and be safe, because this can happen to any one of these artists. So my question is, why will Rick Ross go to Vancouver? See, I bet you he would think again. I bet you, you know what I mean, he would use his common sense not to go somewhere where he's not invited. You know, I'm gonna say this: with all of the internet with all this internet stuff going on, and the internet, with all these people dissing each other and stuff like that, you wouldn't think that these people was fans of Drake, willing to go to jail for this man. I mean, you guys gotta understand how powerful these artists is. The influence that they have in their music, you gotta understand that these artists have fans. So you gotta understand. It's like going to Compton. You won't go to Compton if you're not from Compton. Like New York. You won't go to New York if you're not from New York. You guys, I want to say we in some crunch time. So you guys, it's not safe.